Unraveling Idle Talk, a journey through English phrases. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating phrase in the English language, idle talk. This phrase might sound simple, but it carries a lot of meaning and nuance. Whether you're learning English as a second language or just curious about English idioms, this video will help you understand and use idle talk correctly in your conversations. So, let's get started. First things first, let's break down what idle talk means. The word idle refers to something that is not active, productive, or being used. When we pair idle with talk, we are referring to a conversation or discussion that isn't particularly productive or meaningful. This can include gossip, trivial matters, or just chatting about things that aren't important. It's a common phrase in English and is often used in both formal and informal contexts. In this section, let's explore how idle talk is used in everyday conversation. You might hear it in different scenarios, like when someone wants to change the subject from something trivial to something more significant. For example, let's stop the idle talk and focus on the important issues. It can also be used in a more casual context, like when someone is engaging in light, non-serious conversation at a social event. Remember, idle talk isn't necessarily negative. It often just signifies conversation that's not particularly substantial or urgent. Now, let's look at some examples to see how idle talk fits into various sentences. This will help you understand the phrase better and use it correctly in your own conversations. For instance, during the long drive, they engaged in idle talk to pass the time. Or in a more negative context, the manager warned the employees not to waste time in idle talk during work hours. Notice how the context changes the connotation of idle talk from neutral or slightly positive to more negative. It's also helpful to know some synonyms or similar phrases to idle talk. This can expand your vocabulary and give you more options in conversation. Phrases like small talk, chit-chat, or gossip can sometimes be used in similar contexts, although each has its own specific connotation. Understanding these nuances is a key part of mastering English communication. And that's a wrap on idle talk. I hope this video has shed some light on this interesting English phrase and helped you understand how to use it in your own conversations. Remember, language is all about context and nuance, and phrases like idle talk are perfect examples of this. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more English language tips. Happy learning, and see you in the next video.